Hello, my name is Charity Sills, and I am going to show you some things. I did some very powerful things today. I want to talk about the law of attraction and how I used it to win a trip to Paris and how I've gotten it a lot more figured out since then. It's about quantum physics, and the simplest way to put it, I'm sure you know what it is if you're on this group, but the simplest way to put it is that our thoughts become reality. Our thoughts become our words become our reality. For example, I used to be really afraid of cars, and I would say, car's gonna hit me, car's gonna hit me. And guess what? They did. An old lady ran a stop sign, permanently injured my back. I'm okay. But then I kept thinking these negative thoughts about cars, and then a tow truck's brakes went out and it hit me. So my point is, watch the negative thoughts. We have every right to be frustrated sometimes, but leave that shit in the past and create the future that you want. I'm having huge strides right now after a lot of discipline and kind of a restlessness. Like, is this ever going to happen? I work and try and give and give. And sometimes it feels like I'm not getting anywhere, but I am. So I want to share things. One is shopping, but not just shopping for yourself, shopping for other people. When we're trying to create more abundance in our life, shopping releases all that serotonin, the joy, the excitement, and it also affects our relationship with money. In that, if we always think, I don't have enough, I'll never have enough, shit, I grew up that way most of my life. But I have to break those habits, because if you want to be a rich person, you have to think like a rich person, which is a little hard to do if you have struggled a lot financially in your life like I have. But it's possible. Anything is possible. So let me show you some cool stuff. Oh, my dress, I want to go to Japan. I've been to the airport, but I adore the Japanese culture. And one way to manifest things is surround yourself by them and believe it. My bathroom is set up like the Greek islands, and then I just met this guy from Cyprus. It's working. So sorry to ramble. Check it out. These are presents for kids. So the doll, not that dog. That dog's been mine since 1984. It's very special to me. That dog has been the only constant thing in my life for the last 20 years. But now I have more constant things. These are just for manifesting. So these are just fun. Sorry, my hands are shaky from my asthma inhaler, but these are just for fun. The better we feel about how we look, and not just look, I don't mean in a superficial way. The better we feel, the more powerful we become and the less bullshit, okay? So this is a Tibetan bowl. You can do this, and you can play it, which I can only do if I flip this around. So the importance of this is to cleanse the energy in your home. Did you have a really bad mood? Did you have PMS? Sage your house. And what I do is say, I'm in a bubble of God's white light. Only light can enter me, flow through me, and be with me now. Anything negative, go out the window. You're not welcome here. So just a quick little interlude. I am not suggesting anyone have any particular spiritual belief. I'm merely sharing my own things that work for me to create more peace, balance, prosperity, just a higher quality of life because of conscious decisions. And this doesn't come naturally to me. I had to learn. Anyway, watch what this does. I met a Tibetan monk in Indonesia, and I love them. It's kind of quiet. Let me make it louder. These are used in sound healing. I'm not a professional at the Tibetan bowls. My friend Travis is, and you can lay on your stomach, put this on your chakras, and have someone play it. It's very great for alignment. It's great for positivity. So these are my yoga pants. You have to exercise. You have to exercise. And if you've never played played. Yoga is playing to me. If you've never done yoga, I highly recommend it, and I can point you in some directions that are accessible to everyone. So yeah, this is for one of my favorite little boys. His name is Jackson, and he loves my fairy tattoo, and he loves me, and I love him. Part of learning to be comfortable with money is giving freely of our time, of our resources. It's not his birthday, I just love him, and actually it's part of my positive reinforcement plan. I work with children professionally. If they have manners, for the first 2 hours I'm there, they get jump ropes. The purpose of this is also just, it's fun. It's fun to give things to kids. So I manifested a trip to Paris. I was 28. Yeah, I was 28, and I lived in Los Angeles, and I had just heard about the movie The Secret, which I'm sure you've seen, and read the book. And I said, okay, and I tested it out as a theory. Sorry, my internet was being weird. I went early to my dance studio because I was taught that if you think about it and feel the joy as if you're actually doing it and get as specific as humanly possible about your dreams, then anything is possible. So I thought, I want to go to Paris. That was my dream. I would walk around my dance studio, close my eyes. What does the coffee taste like? What do the people look like? What do they sound like? How do I feel? And in my imagination, I have a beautiful imagination. I had a red hat when I went to Paris, but here's where it gets cool, and I'll try to keep that part short. There was a radio station in Los Angeles, gave away a trip a day to anywhere in the world. And I won, but that's not what makes it magical or interesting. What makes it magical and interesting